let me in, yeah.
Coulson is an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. with the task of recruiting the various superheroes who will join the ranks of the Avengers. Trained in combat and the use of firearms, Phil is one of Nick Fury's most trusted people. Maria Hill, Nick Fury's right-hand woman. She has assisted him with the Avengers in times of crisis, such as the battles of New York and Sokovia. In the hierarchy of S.H.I.E.L.D., she is certainly among the most important members, and she too is an expert in the use of firearms. Nick Fury is the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. and responsible for the Avengers Initiative. A very skilled strategist, his distinctive trait is extreme paranoia. Nevertheless, it is thanks to him and Coulson's death that the first formation of the Avengers joined forces to fight the threat of Loki. As a member of S.H.I.E.L.D., he is an expert in the use of firearms and often assists the Avengers by sending them support or advice, although that role is greatly reduced in Phase 3 of the MCU. Clint Barton, also known as Hawkeye, is a member of the Avengers and an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. A great friend of Natasha Romanoff, he is a very skilled archer who always fights with a bow and arrow. Loki places him under his control when he arrives on Earth to use him as a spy and get intelligence about the newly born group of Avengers. However, he is later freed by Natasha and joins the battle with fellow heroes by eliminating several Chitauri and providing support. Natasha Romanoff, also known as the Black Widow, is a member of the Avengers with a background as a spy, highly trained in hand-to-hand combat and the use of all sorts of weapons. She was trained in the Red Room in Russia as a child to become a skilled assassin. She becomes a member of S.H.I.E.L.D. after being recruited by Clint Barton, with whom she is bound by a strong friendship. Captain America. Steve Rogers is a person of firm moral principles, which is why he often finds himself in contrast with the more disaffected Tony Stark, despite the two having great mutual respect. After the events recounted in Captain America, the First Avenger, Steve awakens from cryostasis, confused and disoriented. Subsequently, after recovering and settling in, he will take the lead of the Avengers in the Battle of New York and defeat the God of Deception and his armies of Chitauri. Iron Man. Tony Stark is a prominent member of the Avengers, as well as its financier. We also know that he is a genius, billionaire playboy and philanthropist who fights with electromechanical armors of his own invention under the alter ego of Iron Man. His advanced technologies allow him to defeat a large number of Chitauri and even the gigantic creatures known as Leviathans. Moreover, in the first part of the movie The Avengers, when the group is still not very cohesive, he will demonstrate that he can compete with the God of Thunder and withstand his powerful attacks for a few minutes. Thor is one of the most powerful Asgardians and is known as the God of Thunder. In the past, he was arrogant and belligerent, but after his exile on Earth, he becomes much more humble and unselfish, despite maintaining some impulsive traits. His iconic hammer allows him to control lightning and to violently hit his opponents, causing heavy damage to his brother Loki's army. During the film, he will also have a couple of skirmishes with his soon-to-be allies, Tony and Hulk. Bruce Banner is a brilliant physicist who, due to exposure to gamma radiation, has acquired the ability to transform into a green monster with superhuman physical strength that acts solely out of instinct of animalistic self-preservation. In fact, initially he will attack anything he perceives as a threat, including his current allies. As a human, he is somewhat shy and awkward and is initially viewed with distrust by the rest of the team due to his unpredictability. Over time, however, Banner learns to control his transformations more, changing to the Hulk at will, although he doesn't seem to remember his actions as the Green Monster.